Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, Prince Blue. Real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, Prince Blue. Talk that, talk that, talk that, coach, coach, talk that, talk that, talk that, coach, coach, talking entertainment, talking entertainment. Look, we are not the same as you, not same. Look, we don't need a thing, just you. Just make sure the gang come through.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? What is up? It is Real Time with Prince Blue. I am your host, Dr. Prince Blue. That's right, Dr. Prince Blue. And the reason why I'm stressing that Dr. Prince Blue is because I was going to come on here and, get to the show and, do a whole bunch of things. But, I just want to get into it because I just want to fry people. But first of all, I want to make sure that everybody knows to like and subscribe. Make sure you get all the socials. There they go, right there. Like, subscribe, and follow. Get my follows up because apparently I don't have enough followers. So let's make that happen. Real Prince Blue across all social media platforms. There you go. And now let's just get into the real time recap. Yeah, we official over here. Shout out to my executive producer, my creative producer, AJ's Rant Room with the new drops. Every drop that you see right now is courtesy of my brother. So make sure you check out ajsrantroom.com, the true sponsor of this show. And let's just get into the real time recap. Well, first of all, I want to start with that just recently, just breaking news just came across my desk. Just 80 AD 89. Now, y'all know when I first started this, I said that I was going to not flame people as much. I was not going to roast people. I was going to evolve and this and that, and the third. But the problem I'm having is, and especially with people in our community, the monkeys in the community, because not all black people are monkeys, just this one in particular monkey. Y'all have a problem when people evolve. Y'all have a problem when people don't want to subscribe to the things that you subscribe. You have a problem when people don't want to be with the ideologies that you, whatever ideology you have that you subscribe to. And your problem is you want to bring people down with you. And you want to get all upset. Just 80, 89, you're a fan. You're a clown. You always drop in my comments and you always talk shit about how I'm a coon, I'm a sellout, I'm this and that. Why am I a sellout? Why am I a coon? Because I'm successful? Because I'm smart? Because I have a wife? Because I have children? Because they're not in the streets robbing and killing and looting and polluting? Because my kids know how to speak proper English? Because my kids don't walk around twerking or walk around with their pants down to their ass? Is it because I'm a Republican? Is it because I'm a conservative? Why am I a sellout? And why should you be the beacon of light for the black community and people like you? See, I got time today. I got real time today. Pun intended. Because the problem I'm having is that people like you don't know how to relax. You don't know how to play your position. You don't know how to stay in a child's place. Because I'm going to think that just D89, that stands for the year you were born. You're a child. You're a child in years, you're a child in intelligence, and you're a child in emotions. The reason why I bother you so much is because I'm successful and I don't give a fuck. I don't care what people think of me. You represent the people that want to say whatever they want to say to people, and then when they respond, you want to say, oh, you're triggered. No, it's not that I'm triggered. Because when I shut all this off, when I turn real time off, I'm gonna walk downstairs from the third floor of my bed from my house. I'm gonna go hang out with my lovely wife and my children. And then I'm gonna get up and do what I love. You, meanwhile, is going to scratch and claw and continue to be a victim. And let me just show you what I'm dealing with here. All this started because I tweeted something about Micah Parsons. Look at this comment. Laughing my ass off, saying anyone is beneath you is crazy. In your little world, I'm sure you feel like you're this high and mighty person, but that shit don't fly in the real world. Keep on tap dancing for the approval from all the folks you hang around, though. What folks do I hang around? What folks do I hang around? What approval do I need? What tap dancing am I doing? What is not working in the real world? What is not working in the real world? I'm a retired Army veteran. I'm a retired police officer. I have a doctorate. I'm a professor. What is not working in the real world? What is not working? I'm so sick and tired, low vibrational, low educated monkeys like you getting upset because somebody is doing the damn thing. And if you talk to anybody that knows me, I'm one of the most humble dudes in the world. People have to constantly remind me of my resume because I don't lead with my resume. Never have, never will. You know why? Because none of that really matters in the grand scheme of things. But it's nice to have. Let's go back to it. Living in them suburbs in North Carolina. How do you know I live in the suburbs? Got you feeling comfortable. I see LOL, an ex-cop, you had to retire early because your fat ass couldn't hack it. Now you got a bunch of degrees and look down on others that don't. Sounds about white to me. What sounds white to you? My success bothers you. Since you got your degrees and you know everything, you sound like Monique. Why you mad? You sound like Precious mom. And you a man and you this emotional. You worried about my degrees. Go get you one so you can sound about white. If being educated means sounding white, that's a you problem. Because I know plenty of black people that are well educated and it has nothing to do with white. They're just educated. They're smart. They're intelligent. People like you are clowns. That's what's wrong with this community today. Anything that's outside of yo, 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 or twerking, or being rude and uncouth, and being a babble, and being a monkey babble, that is the culture. That is what you respect. That's what you put up there. If I was around here throwing money in women's face, disrespecting women, if I was around here with 8 baby mamas, y'all would love that. But I'm not. I'm a happily married man with children and I'm successful, and that bothers some of you. And I don't know, and I wish I can help you, AD. I wish that I could tell you, hey man, if you take maybe a college course, maybe a GED course, you can get to where I'm at. But you know what? How emotional and stupid you are, I don't think you can do it. Prove me wrong. Do it. Take a course. Do something. And then let me tell you this. Your last little tweet that came out. Let me find it. Your last little tweet when you say, and this when I want you to this what I want you to really understand me, and I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Go hop on another live with the trio of tap dancers and get those 67 viewers to agree with you. In the meantime, do yourself a favor. Keep your ass down south. You know not to bring that shit up here. Let me tell you something. There is not one place on earth that I cannot show up to. And you know what you just did on here, dummy? That's why Charleston White call y'all dummies. You literally just threatened me on social media. You threatened a former military and you threatened a former police officer. How smart could you be? Not smart enough, obviously. You telling me keep my, and you know what? This is not about bravado. This is not about me being tough or me being Michael Jai White or none of that. This is about you being an emotional black monkey babble and you can't handle yourself. You brought up all the things that make me who I am, that make me successful. That means it's hurting you. I don't have, and where do you want me to go to? The ghetto? Where do you want me to go to? The trailer park? Where do you want me to meet you at? On the corner? I'm not. And look at you. You're a fan. You're in my comments right now. You're a fan. You're a fan. Why are you in my comments? Thanks for the view. So that since you said 67, that makes 68. You're a clown. If I was in front of you, you couldn't do nothing to me, homie. You couldn't do a damn thing with me. I'm 100% certain of that. But I worked hard. You know why? Because when I go outside my door, I don't see people that look like you. I don't see people that look like you. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy I don't see people that look like you, sound like you, smell like you, talk like you. I don't see you people. That's success to me. That's very successful to me. So AD, I'm gonna tell you something that your mama and your daddy should have told you a long time ago. Son, one day you're gonna run into somebody named Prince Blue and he's gonna be better than you. He's gonna be smarter than you. He's gonna be better looking than you. He's gonna be more successful than you. And you know what, son? You just gotta do better. Son, you just got to do better. There's going to be people in the world that's going to be better than you, and they're going to let you know it. And you know what? You just got to say, you know what? He is better than me. And that was the real time recap. So now, let's get on with I said what I said. I said what I said. All right, now it's time for I said what I said. Did y'all see the thumbnail? Did y'all see the thumbnail? I made it. This episode is about us righting a wrong in the black community. We gotta right this wrong. And I myself had to apologize for this wrong. Everybody knows the movie Soul Food, one of my all-time top favorite movies of all time. When I was younger and watching Soul Food, we all thought that this one person in the family, she was the enemy. She was the worst of the worst. When come to find out, as you mature, she was really the smartest of them, and she wasn't the enemy. Everybody else was the enemy. Everybody else was the enemy. So let's take a look at this person that we owe an extreme apology to.
I felt that Teri and Miles could pay for everything, and then maybe we could pay you all back in installments or something.
Don't you start running that game on me again. What do you expect me to bail Lem out of jail too?
Now come on, Terry. Lem doesn't have.
Yes, Lim does have something to do with it. Terry was you know what? Me and you are simpatico. Because you are the successful one in the family. You're the one that got up out of your surroundings. You're the one that didn't let your surroundings dictate your future. You left, you became a successful lawyer. You got money, you're very successful, and your family keeps dragging you down. People around you keep dragging you down. Why? Because you're successful, and because they think because you're successful, you owe them something and you are entitled to them. Terry, I understand where you're coming from now, Terry. Please proceed.
Do with this, okay?
How we can pay for Mama's bills is by selling the big house.
What?
We are not selling the house.
Mama and Daddy saved their whole life for that house, Terry.
We can't even agree on anything as small as Sunday dinners. Nobody's paying for the taxes or the utilities except me.
Boom. She's paying the utilities and the taxes. Does that remind you of anybody? People, when you're paying stuff and then people still trying to dictate how you do things. If you want to dictate about me selling the big house, why don't you pitch in a little more? But you don't. So it's not up to you. Terry was spot on, but we all thought Terry was being mean. Remember, we was emotional. Mama and Daddy fought hard for this house, blah, 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 blah. All we doing is sitting around getting hypertension every Sunday and type 2 diabetes, which, by the way, killed Big Mama.
And now we can finally put Uncle Pete in a home like we've been talking about for years.
We are not putting Uncle Pete in a home. Mama would kill us.
You are tripping.
I'm selling the house.
You're not selling the house.
I am the guardian of her estate.
Boom. Terry, me and you are simpatico on this. Because when it comes to me and mine, I am the one that makes all the decisions. My father wants me to make all the decisions. And why is that? I don't know. Ask him. But most of the time when people put you in charge of stuff, it's why? Because they believe that at the end of the day, you will do what needs to be done. Even Big Mama, in all her messiness and in her drama, she knew that if something goes down, I need Terry on top of everything. I need Terry in charge. And even then, they're resenting Terry for that, and they're not respecting Big Mama's wishes. Why? Because it's Terry that's doing it.
That means I make the decisions.
Come on now, Terry, listen to what they're saying, all right? Your mama worked hard to keep that house in the family.
Now, here we go. This is when family really this is sometimes when you really got to let family know that family stuff don't fly. Everybody that's family, everybody that's blood ain't family, and everybody that's family ain't blood.
For everyone, for you and your family.
Oh, fuck the family. The family, I let the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband.
Hello? Is Terry such a bad person now? Y'all want to tell me about this house, and y'all put a person in the house that destroyed my marriage, and y'all want me to listen to y'all about business? Terry is the only one that stood on business.
Terry.
And what are you gonna say, huh?
Terry.
Terry, what?
Can we talk about this?
Can we talk about what? Fuck you!
Terry!
We don't need to see no more. We don't need to see no more. Growing up, we all thought Terry was the victim. I mean, we all thought Terry was the villain. We thought Terry was mean. We thought Terry was stuck up. And what I forgot to tell y'all in that scene, Vivica Fox, the one that was giving all the pushback, she stole Terry's man in high school, then ended up marrying him. Why am I listening to you? You stole my man in high school, then married him and had all these kids, and now you want to tell me what to do? We see this all the time in families where people like to use we're family as a crutch. Let me tell you something. That don't work for me. In the words of the mortal Hulk Hogan, that don't work for me, brother. Just because your family does not, just because we're blood does not mean we're family. Just because we're family does not mean I need to engage with you. The same way, just because I'm black don't mean that me and you have to agree on everything. And as you can see at the beginning of this show in the real-time recap, this is the problem in this community. Why can't we protect our peace? Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it just don't work. Brother, sister, cousin, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, sometimes it just don't work. Sometimes chemicals is just, it's just off kilter. And that's fine. I really don't like when people force people, especially in families. Well, you know that's blood. You got to stick by blood. No, you don't. Who said that? Where is it in the handbook? Where is it in the family handbook that it says that you have to be blood? That because somebody is blood, you have to like support them and be there for them and all this other stuff. No, you don't. And what I found to be most interesting is the people that do you dirty the most is the people that share blood. Because naturally they got that crutch to say, well, we're family. You can't pick your family. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. I pick the best family members out of my family. And those are the ones that I talk to this day. You absolutely can pick your family. There's some family members that I don't talk to at all. Nothing, not a zip, zilch. I see you on Facebook. Hey, holla at me, player. So Teri, we all owe you an apology. You wasn't the villain. Big Mama, Bird, and Vivica Fox's character, they were the enemies. Faith, who did your cousin after a piano recital, those are the enemies. And Miles didn't have anything. He was a kid. He didn't know no better. That's just how I feel about that. Teri, I apologize. My bad. It wasn't you. Maturing, sometimes it takes you to mature to realize some of the people around you is not for you. Some people don't want to see you shine. I just showed you that. I just showed you that how in 3 tweets, somebody summed up everything that made me successful, and somehow that's supposed to be an insult to me. You think you're better than everybody because you got degrees. You think you're better than anybody because you live in the suburbs. You think you're better than anybody because you're a retired cop and a retired Army veteran. Let me know when the insults start. Let me know when I'm supposed to be offended. Same thing with Teri. You remember over the hospital bed when Big Mama was in the hospital and Teri was like, well, you know, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put in the most money anyway. And then Vivica Fox Teri, you know, you get on my effing nerves. You ain't better than nobody. When people say that, that's them. They're hurt. That's something that they're dealing with. So they project onto you. People love projecting their misery and their non-success onto you, and don't let them do it. And you know how you also don't let nobody do that to you? You surround yourself with people that want you to win. Everybody in my circle right now wants to see me win. And I want to see them win. And to me, that is thicker than blood any day. It could be a mentor, it could be a friend. It could be anybody that you could count on. It don't have to be blood, and that's thicker than blood. Exactly, Brian. Feelings got people really out here bugging. And then when they disrespect you, they want to dictate how you return that disrespect. Don't stay down there. Don't bring that up here. Nigga, I'll go wherever I want to go, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Who gonna check me, boo? Who? Cause I promise you, if I'm by myself, it's all right. But if I'm with mine, with our whole deer, and you acting like a clown, trust me, I got a good lawyer. I got a good lawyer. And I don't need a retainer for her. Trust and believe. Don't play with me. Don't ever think you can ever fix your lips on Beyonce's internet and tell me I can't go somewhere. You must be out your damn mind. And on that note, now it's time for Paging Dr. Blue.
Paging Dr. Blue.
Yes. That voice sound like an angel. Love her, love her, love her, love her, love her. So, Paging Dr. Blue, this is the segment where somebody sends me something and then I give like a sort of diagnosis or I give advice. It's sort of like ask whoever, but instead of ask Dr. Phil, it's Paging Dr. Blue. I got the page, so let's listen.
That's not what child support is for. And I know everybody thinks that child support is for the child, but child support is not for the child. Child support is for the benefit of the child.
This is the judge speaking, by the way.
The child has to live somewhere, doesn't he?
She does.
That means that somebody's either paying a house note or paying rent or something, right?
Correct.
All right. The child has to have transportation, has to be moved from one place to another. That means there's a possibility somebody has to make a car payment.
Here, and I spoke to the last.
Do you need a car? The buses run.
She was like, well, the judge basically said it would be, good to put the child support. At that time, I said I wasn't interested in the child support, but they still did the temporary order.
Listen to what this beautiful black queen is saying. I have my son or my daughter has a very good father, a supportive father, a father that goes above and beyond for his children. I didn't want the support, but the court said do it anyway. The court still did a temporary child support order. She's telling the court, I don't want child support. My son's, my daughter, my children's father does not have to be made to do anything because he does it all on his own and I don't have to ask. And they are literally telling her, no, you gonna get this child support.
It's like, okay, it didn't really make a difference because he supports Azari. He gives me money for her meal, gives me money for diapers, gives me money for whatever Azari needs, he supplies. While I was on maternity leave, he did pay, he did assist on, paying myself on bail and did, assist on, my rent while I was off on disability.
Look at the judge's face. He's not even listening. Like, he's like appalled that she's saying, hey, I picked a very good father for my child. Like he's supportive. Like he's not a statistic. He's doing everything that I can ask him more. And the judge is not trying to hear it.
So he has helped.
Okay, that's
not
good.
Taking for him.
That's wonderful. Well, like I was saying earlier, I hope you can hear me. Child support is for the benefit of
child. He didn't hear anything she just said. He's just focused on his talking points.
The child, not for the child. I know everybody thinks as long as I buy milk and that sort of thing, then I'm doing my part. You're not doing your part. Your part is to do all that the child needs.
So buying milk, buying diapers, taking care of the child, that's not doing all with the children. Maybe that's all the child needs at that time. He's not in college right now. It's a baby. What else do you need at this point?
Both of y'all have some agreement that you've reached and you feel that Mr. Orman is a good man and he is doing his part, and that is enough. However, I'm going to order that he pay child support of $327 a month and cash medical of $38 per month. Either one of you have any additional questions?
What if I told you that your name and your child name are being flipped like real estate on paper? Child support is not about the benefit of the child. It is about the benefit of the
It's about the benefit of the state. Because look, this I'm trying to be nice. Be nice. I'm finding it. All the things that she said literally added up more to $327 and the $38 for medical. So you know what this judge just did? If this man wanted to be petty, he could be like, per the state of, I'm just making up, per the state of North Carolina, I am only responsible for, he said 327 plus 38. Lee, help me do math. That's 376. Per the state of North Carolina, I am only obligated to pay $376 a month. After that $376 a month, you figure it out. That's what this judge just did. If that father wanted to be petty, he could say, per the state of North Carolina, I am only responsible for $376 a month. Figure the rest out. Now, she's not getting anything extra for that man because he's pissed off because he's on mandated child support. Y'all want to tell me that the system is not rigged against men? Look what that judge just did. He listened to her speak glowingly about her child's father, and he said, well, that's great. Anyway, it's not just about diapers and milk. It's about responsibilities for all the child. What do you think he was doing, man? Like, that was so disheartening. Like, she's telling you, I don't need the funky $376 because my child's father is doing more. And he's willingly doing more. And I like that. I want more. My child needs more. That was a disheartening one for me. Like, I really like the system. Let me tell you something. I love the system because, you know, it's beautiful. It's not flawless, but it is beautiful when it's done right, when it's applied right. And right now, when it comes to child support, the system is just not doing right by men. Now, what you need to do is find these ones that's not in the child's life at all. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 grand in the rears from taking care of children. Those are the people you need to look for. Those are the fathers you need to listen to, not the ones like this young lady was explaining that does all the right things. Now, on the next page of Dr. Blue segment, we have teacher R. Shelley. If y'all didn't know, R. Shelley is a teacher that has gone viral because of the outfit she's choosing to wear while at work, while she's around impressionable young men. And they nicknamed her R. Shelley. Take a listen.
We're not calling women pedophiles enough. Like, these teachers who are going to school in bodycon outfits, BBLs, and in heels that you would wear to the club, to school, like, wanting to be attractive to children is a thing that pedophiles.
That's what she's wearing to school. Don't give me that. Don't give me what she supposed to do. Leave her body at home? BS. Women know how to dress for their body types.
Like, nobody wants to be attracted.
Women know how to dress for their body types. You got jeans that show all your fallopian tubes. All your organs is squeezed into those jeans. And you making sure that all your content is with your back to the students. Guess who her students are majority of? Young men. young boys. You think they care about what she writing on the board? You think they care about algebra? You think they care about science? No, they care that their teacher has a big ass and she's openly flaunting it in front of them. And what you had was you had women in the comment section saying that y'all just hating. If it was a white woman with flat backs, y'all wouldn't have no problem. Y'all always talking about what if it was white people? What if it was white people? What if it was white people? Shut up. We're not talking about white people. We're talking about us. We're talking about us being the reason why other black educators can't get a break. Other black educators are not getting hired. Other black educators are not getting full-time faculty positions because they don't want to put up with this. And on top of that, she's creating content where she's showing students work with their full government names in the videos. Hello? Dox anybody? You're doxing your own students for the content, for the TikToks. Why do you want to be attracted to young pubescent boys? Why are you wearing heels that squeeze all the juices out your ankles? Are you a good teacher? Kids can't even read now. But that doesn't matter. All that matters is that I got a big ass and I'm popular on TikTok. What message are you sending, R. Shelley? But you know what's weird? I'm telling you, it's a weird dynamic. It's a bad double standard because it's like women can do this and even men are like, man, teachers didn't look like that when I was growing up. Teachers didn't look like that when I was growing up. Man, why is these kids snitching on teachers if they want to have sex with them? Because it's rape. Porn done got y'all minds warped. It's still an adult female with a child. Attractiveness doesn't matter. Since we're talking about R. Kelly, do you know why R. Kelly is the monster he is today? Because he was raped by older women. Do you know why a lot of predators go on hurting other people? Because they were preyed upon. Hurt people hurt people. This bothers me to no end because it's like, oh, y'all just hating. Y'all you don't want a black woman to succeed. You don't want a black woman to be successful. That's farthest from the truth. You know why? Because my wife is successful and I want her to have all the success in the world. Attention is a hell of a drug. I sometimes when I'm done with this show or when I'm done with being on social media, sometimes I come down and I either text my wife something or I say I love you or I say I'm so glad to have you in my life, and she'll be like, "What's all that for?" It's because of the nonsense that I see out here. My wife would never embarrass me like this. Some of you women are on the internet. We can't tell if you're married or not. And then for the men that's helping you with the content, we got a word for you. It's called cuck. Ain't that much OF money in the world for me to disrespect myself. But if her BBL ass get fired, people gonna be like, hashtag, oh, teacher bae, hashtag teacher bae. She didn't do anything. Yes, she did. She's perverted. She's perverse. And I don't see how she gonna stay in this job long because she gonna mess with the right one. Because let me tell you something. What I am proud of is some black women is not for, they're not for the you know what. They're like, my daughter is fighting for her life right now, and now she got to deal with this. Crazy. All right, now it's time for AYOO Pause.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Dan, by the way.
All right, it's time for AYOO Pause. It's time for us to, like, it's time for us to laugh, cause this is just listen.
If there were no women on this planet, I'd be dicking you niggas down. I'd be giving it to you. I'm talking straight pipe.
Ah! I beg your heterosexual pardon. What? Why are you eliminating men? You don't have to eliminate men to be who you are. It's 2025. Why are you skipping steps? Why are you eliminating women? Why are you eliminating women? You don't have to eliminate women to live that life. Do you, player? Let's go back.
If there were no women on this planet, I'd be dicking you niggas down. I'd be giving it to you. I'm talking straight pipe.
Whoa, nigga, chill! What the fuck you mean, dicking niggas down? Straight pipe? Aw, hell no! If there was no women in this world, there's no fucking way. Then I saw a mutual of mine repost it. Oh, this nigga freaky.
The internet attention is a hell of a job. I agree, LaToya. If he said he would do it then, he definitely doing it now. So why are you eliminating men? That's my problem. Why is he eliminating women? He eliminating women to live his life. Like, you don't have to do that, brother. Like, just go do you, but leave the women to us. Leave the women to the men that want women. Brother, won't you just go rob a liquor store? There's a building with barbed wire with plenty of men. Plenty men. Many men wish death upon me. It's a lot of them. You'll be in heaven. It'll be like a grocery store if you go to prison. But honestly, I need his hard drive checked. I need his search history checked. Because something about him tells me that no doesn't mean no. Don't leave your drink around him. Don't go to sleep around him. Don't say suspect stuff around him. Hell, don't even look at him. Because what? And you know what's the funny part about it? He looked like, if you was to close your eyes and hear him talk, he looks just like a person that would think that way. Like, he literally makes carpets out of women's hair. Like, he ordered nasty toys off of Amazon. That's the type of person we look like we dealing with. He pay OF. He pay like $300 in OF a month. He's the reason why women, well, now, I don't even think it's women. He's the reason why men can retire early. He's the type that'll make men fart in a jar and send it to him. That's how weird he is. Man. All right. Brother, get you off the internet. And then the dude that said one of his mutuals reposted it. Y'all got to learn how to use the repost feature. Repost is meaning that you agree with it, or you want other people to understand where he's coming from. No. Something like that you send to the homies and you like, hey, check this guy out. This guy's whack. This guy crazy. Or you comment something crazy you don't like, you don't heart, you don't repost that. Because you condoning that. At this point, you know what? You're right, Latoya. I think the bear doesn't look too damn bad. Now it's time for cap check.
The lies. There you go. Lies. This bitch. I'm telling you. Trifling.
All right, it's cap check time. It's when I play a video and I tell people if it's cap. 2 weeks in a row, this Hawks, this sophisticated 304 has made my show. First she made for dumbass of the week. Now she's making it for cap check. Take a listen.
There are a lot of benefits to being a pretty woman. And yes, I understand that everyone doesn't think I'm pretty.
Correct. This is when sometimes you just gotta humble people. But Dr. Prince, it's not your job to humble people. It is when it comes to people like Joy Taylor, who has openly, allegedly, in a lawsuit, said that if she ever went down for sleeping with her executive boss at Fox Sports 1, she would claim that he sexually assaulted her, even though she was sleeping with him for favors. So when it comes to somebody like this, somebody with more toner than a jailhouse printer, she has to be humbled. When she is built like the Michelin Man down the bottom and somehow was blessed by the Greek gods up top or by the Greek doctors in Florida or Miami or wherever she got her 50 cc's of silicone, she has to be humble. No, everybody does not think that you're attractive or pretty.
I get it. But
you are.
Thank you.
Captain Simp. Let me tell you something. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, that has disappointed me in a faster clip than Cameron L. Newton, aka the Mad Hatter. You know how much when people used to say Cam this, Cam that, I used to be like, no, I'm in Charlotte. Cam is a good dude. Cam does not just throw his money at organizations. Cam actually spends time. Cam actually delivers the turkeys himself. Cam cooks the turkeys himself. Cam buys the uniforms for kids and all that stuff. Cam. But to see you go from that to this mega simp is wild to me. And this further lets me know, like AJ said, sometimes the platform isn't for you. This is not what you do best. You did not interview her about any of the allegations. You did not give her any pushback. All you did was look at those bodacious fake tatas, that Olympic bronze skin, and those shiny legs, and you got distracted. First of all, during this interview, I don't know if they edited you looking her up and down or looking through her soul, but by the edits, you look like you were just trying to just get through the interview. But I know where your eyes were, sir.
Let's be adults and
let's move on. Let's move on.
Come on.
We are being adults. Not everybody thinks she's pretty. Not everybody finds her attractive. Not everybody wants to sleep with her, despite what you may think.
There are definitely benefits to it. There are advantages in certain spaces to being a good-looking person. There are also disadvantages. People don't take you seriously.
You know why people don't take you seriously? Because they know you don't have talent. Your talent is that you have a vagina. And enough men in the right places want access or have access to that vagina. You don't have talent. You wasn't a good host. You wasn't a good interviewer. Hell, you're not a good person. You are one of those biracial warriors that struggle. So you try extra hard.
People assume that you sleep with everyone. People assume that if you're being nice to them, that you're trying to sleep with them.
Both what you do. Look at her legs, y'all. Look at the legs. Look at the legs. A whole bottle of grease. Who crossed their legs better, her or Cam Newton? Who has the better legs, her or Cam Newton? Well, we know Pastor Jamal Bryant would probably say Cam Newton has better legs than Joy Taylor. That's right, I said it, Pastor Bryant, the so-called civil rights leader at Target.
People try to sleep with you, and if you don't sleep with them, then they retaliate against you or talk bad about you because their egos are hurt.
Their egos are hurt. No, their egos not hurt, baby. Their egos are not hurt. Trust me.
People think that you are too sexual when you're just showing up in your body.
You're just showing up in your body. You showed up in a latex glove. You look like a tube of lipstick. You showed up in a red latex glove with legs greased with the finest KFC chicken oil. How am I supposed to take you serious and you showed up in a red latex glove? How? With Moesha braids. And it's not connected to 4C hair. We know braids don't connect well if it's not 4C hair. I know that.
Wherever you go, people are assuming that you're only doing this job because you want to be famous or you want to be on television. There's people who don't want to work with you because their wife might be jealous.
There it is. There it is. This one I'm going to take up for ladies. Ladies are not jealous. You know what ladies have? This is how you know God is all powerful. He's smart. He knows how to equip you with the necessary things to survive in the world. God bless women with this amazing talent. It's called intuition. And sometimes we like to invalidate women and just chalk it up to them being jealous or a hater or she thinks she look cute syndrome. Women know hoes. Women know when they can't trust their man around a woman. It's not necessarily their man. It's you they don't trust. They know their man will do the right thing. Dr. Blue will do the right thing. If Dr. Blue was in a room with you, Joy Taylor, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'd be like, look at that flat lipstick. Look at that body tight glove. Nasatal. Look at her. I'll be the one to say she thinks she look cute. Or I'll be like, let's go, baby. This ain't the party for us. She trying to get chosen. So you can't chalk it up to just women being jealous of you. No, women know what you're capable of. You're capable of trying to take their man. Hell, you took one marriage, allegedly. You're twice married. Shout out to Earl Watson. Because I wouldn't be with somebody that I know if they're around athletes that it don't take much.
No, you have nothing to do with them. Like there's all sorts of things that come with it, but there are benefits as well. But, you have to take the good with the bad. I'm not going to sit here and like play victim, but there are things that you experience as a, you know, in a pretty privileged space that are negative. There's a dark side to it, and that's just the reality.
And that's why Cam Newton, you shouldn't interview people. You didn't push back on any of that BS she was saying. Cap check, cap check, cap check, cap check. Joy Taylor, that whole segment was cap. The only thing that wasn't cap was that men want to sleep with you. Men have slept with you. That's it. It's not that women are jealous of you, Joy Taylor, and people that think like you. It's that they know that you are up to no good. You are a 304 times 2 squared. They know that it's a challenge to you to see if you can break a good man. You don't think I know that there's women out there, even me, even if you want to call me fat, out of shape, or whatever, there is women out there that see what I have and they like, I bet you he ain't that happy. Let me send a DM. Let me send a fake, oh my bad, I didn't mean to send that text, and see if he respond. Those text messages where people send you text messages and they're like, hey, oh, I'm sorry, wrong number. But who is this? No. We're done. I don't even recognize this number. So there's no need to even have conversation. Unless you start texting something crazy and I'm like, hey, wrong number. Find the right digits, dummy. There are women out here that actively seek to destroy happy marriages, happy relationships. And Joy Taylor, I believe that you're one of them. I believe that you're one of them. I know you're one of them. Because Charlie Dixon is no longer the executive at Fox Sports 1. Why? Because he slept with you. Allegedly. Now, it's time for Dumbass of the Week. Hey, Haas. All right, now it's time for Dumbass of the Week, where I find a dumbass and I put him on the Dumbass Hall of Fame. Take a listen. If y'all didn't see, that says, honestly, raising a son has taught me that y'all are just born this way. So, with that being said, and then the first comment that I saw that was pinned was this. Spot on. Raising boys as a woman opens your eyes to men as a whole. Not even speaking negatively, simply the little things. Not picking up after themselves, emotionally stale, not being able to problem solve, not expressing themselves. And I love my boys. They are sweet and well-mannered, and I provide a safe space for them. But man, it takes work, especially young black boys. So, what do you want me to say about what do you want me to do with that? You literally just sat up there and said my boys this, my boys that, to only turn around and just invalidate everything about men. Men don't pick up after themselves. Men don't do this. Men don't do that. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Not picking up after themselves. emotionally stale, not being able to problem solve, not expressing themselves. Ma'am, who do you think invented the toilet? Who do you think invented breast implants? Who do you think invented the traffic light? Who do you think invented the golf tee? Who do you think invented the gas mask? Who do you think invented peanuts? Who do you think invented Google? Who do you think invented the internet? Who do you think invented plumbing? Who do you think invented heating and air? Who do you think invented the space shuttle? Who do you think invented buildings? Who do you think invented the earth? It was a man. Who do you think gave you the ability to have children? A man. Man, you know, my biological clock is ticking. I need kids. I want to be a mother. I want to be a wife. Guess who solves that problem? Men. Men solve those problems. And then the fact you put, I like to invent a safe space for my boys. This is why, and I stand by this. This is why it is very important for men to stay in their children's lives, especially men, because look at the rhetoric that she's teaching her boys. She's teaching her boys that because they are men, they are emotionally stale, they will be emotionally unavailable, and they are going to be sloppy pigs. I just solved a lot of problems that men solved. Who do you think invented the thingy that help y'all out when it's that time of the month? Y'all don't even solve your own problems. But men don't solve problems. What is the leading gender of gynecologists? Men. Men solve a lot of problems. The WNBA, we have the NBA. Because what? Y'all create problems. We solve them. Like, you can't make this up. She thought she ate with that little monologue. Dumbass of the week. Dumb. Just dumb. Men, don't let people tell you that you ain't nothing. Exactly, Lee. Those women are raising the very men that they hate. If you keep telling a young man, a young boy that they're mostly stale, they're this, they're that, you're going to be like your dad, you ain't nothing, blah, blah, blah. What do you think they're going to do? Ultimately, they're going to become in which you hate. But y'all don't have a problem when y'all addressing y'all sons as the very men that y'all want to date or the very men that you hate. Pants low, money. Some of y'all don't even want y'all men to find a decent woman. Jay and Daniel's mama. She walking around here like she his man. But men don't know how to problem solve. Dumbass of the week. There you go. Well, thank y'all for being with me for this episode. I appreciate y'all as always. Remember, let's get the socials up here. Booyah. Those are the socials, Real Prince Blue on all social media platforms. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Make sure you get my likes up. Make sure you get my follows up. Just AD89, you raggedy, you know what? I'm not going to say it because my mama is listening, but that is the last time I will address you. You will be blocked. You will be muted because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for unstable individuals because unstable individuals be making manifestos and be hating people that are more successful, and I don't have time for that. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody that's listening. Thank you so much. Thank you, 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 thank you 1,000 times to my Lord and Savior. What? Did I mention God? Uh-oh. God is not allowed to be mentioned in 2025. Oh well. Oh well. No, you know what? I'm not gonna. Don't worry about it, Mom. I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna mute him. But I will send them your way. How about that? But thank you everybody for listening. Thank you to my Lord, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to my creative producer AJ. All these drops, everything that you see, he created. Brother is super talented. If you want him to do stuff like that for you, just got to make the Cash App happen, baby. He will do that for you. Won't he do it? He will do it. Jesus will do it. God will do it. And I will do it. And I will continue to do it for my family, for myself, and for my community. No matter what you may think about me, no matter what you may think, no matter what you may think, I'm tap dancing because I'm a black conservative. I'm a proud black Republican conservative. No matter what you may think, I want my community to succeed. And I know that I can't succeed if my community is still stuck on that plantation we call dumbness. And I'm out. See you later.
Come through. Yeah, real time. Yeah, real time. Yeah, real time. Yeah, real time.